Welcome to the ancient land of India, a realm steeped in the tapestry of diverse cultures, traditions, and beliefs. It was during this period that the Maurya Empire, one of the most formidable empires of its time, rose to prominence under the reign of my ancestors. I am Ashoka, a scion of the illustrious Maurya dynasty. My early life was marked by military conquests and territorial expansion. In my pursuit of power and glory, I waged wars to expand the frontiers of the empire. Little did I know that one fateful encounter would forever alter the course of my reign and my very soul. The Kalinga War, though a monumental event in history, would prove to be a crucible that would forge a new path, a path of enlightenment, compassion, and transformation. As the Mauryan Empire expanded under my rule, my ambitions knew no bounds. The allure of territorial conquest and the desire for imperial glory clouded my vision, making me blind to the true cost of my actions. I believed that the path to greatness lay in the expansion of borders and the subjugation of neighboring kingdoms. The thirst for power fueled my pursuits, leading me to forge ahead, driven by the intoxicating lure of conquest. In the heart of eastern India, the kingdom of Kalinga stood as a formidable bastion of independence and prosperity. Unlike other regions that had yielded to Mauryan dominion, Kalinga fiercely guarded its autonomy and refused to bow to imperial might. The people of Kalinga took pride in their freedom, their rich culture, and their vibrant civilization, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Even in the face of impending conflict, I sought to avert the inevitable through diplomacy and negotiation. Emissaries were dispatched to Kalinga, carrying the message of unity and the benefits of joining the Mauryan fold. Yet, the walls of Kalinga remained resolute, undeterred by my offers of alliance. Diplomatic efforts faltered, and the stage was set for a confrontation that would alter the course of my life and reign. As the tension escalated and the drums of war thundered, the fate of Kalinga and the Mauryan Empire hung precariously in the balance. The seeds of conflict had been sown, and the Kalinga War loomed ominously on the horizon, an event that would prove to be a profound turning point in my life and reign. The clash between the Mauryan forces and the brave warriors of Kalinga was ferocious. Swords clashed, arrows rained down, and the battlefield echoed with the cries of soldiers and the clash of weaponry. Both sides displayed unparalleled valor, as each fought for what they believed in. The Kalingans, defending their homeland and freedom, stood unwavering against the might of the Mauryan army. When the dust finally settled, the once prosperous kingdom of Kalinga lay in ruins. Villages were reduced to rubble, and vast tracts of fertile lands had turned into a grim landscape of devastation. The rivers, once flowing serenely, now ran red with the blood of the fallen. The human toll of the war was immeasurable, as families mourned the loss of loved ones and communities struggled to rebuild amid the ruins. Standing amidst the ruins, I was overwhelmed by a profound sense of sorrow and remorse. The weight of the consequences of war bore heavily on my heart. The territorial gains seemed insignificant compared to the immeasurable suffering endured by the people of Kalinga. Their tears and anguish mirrored the agony in my soul. Each life lost, each cry of anguish, and each shattered family weighed upon my conscience like a relentless storm. The once intoxicating allure of conquest now seemed hollow and meaningless in the face of the immeasurable suffering my ambition had unleashed. In the silence of my chambers, I grappled with haunting questions that echoed in the chambers of my heart. Was this the legacy I wished to leave behind? Did my reign have to be defined by bloodshed and strife? In my darkest moments, I found no solace, only an overwhelming desire to seek redemption and atone for the pain my conquest had caused. It was during this tumultuous period of inner turmoil that I chanced upon encounters that would forever change the course of my life. Buddhist monks, embodying the essence of compassion and serenity, crossed my path, igniting a glimmer of hope in my soul. Their teachings of non-violence, empathy, and the pursuit of inner peace struck a chord deep within me. Their words spoke of a path beyond mere material conquest, a path that led to the conquest of the self and the transformation of the heart. In their presence, I found solace and a new direction. The seed of compassion began to germinate within me, gradually eclipsing the shadows of war and igniting a beacon of hope that would guide me towards a more enlightened rule. As I immersed myself in contemplation, a newfound empathy bloomed within my soul. I began to see beyond the veneer of power and conquest, perceiving the human cost of my actions. The pain and suffering of ordinary people, innocent lives caught in the crossfire of ambition, became a mirror to my own humanity. The harrowing cries of widows mourning their husbands and orphaned children searching for their parents pierced my heart like arrows. The contrast between their pain and my privilege as a ruler struck me with profound humility. It was in this empathy for the suffering of others that I discovered the true essence of leadership, a leadership that nurtures, protects, and cherishes the lives of its subjects. Thus, my transformation was catalyzed by the trifecta of guilt, the voice of compassion, and the emergence of empathy. These newfound values would pave the way for a radical metamorphosis, from a ruler driven by conquest to one inspired by the noble pursuit of peace, social welfare, and compassion for all. The teachings of Buddhism became a guiding force that reshaped the very core of my being. As I delved into the profound wisdom of the Buddha, I discovered the path to inner peace and the rejection of violence. The principle of ahimsa, non-violence towards all living beings, resonated deeply with me. It became clear that the true strength of a ruler lay not in conquests but in the ability to govern with compassion and empathy. The profound transformation within me led to the adoption of ethical conduct in all aspects of governance. I established laws that protected the rights of both humans and animals, ensuring their safety and welfare. My empire became a sanctuary of compassion, a realm where the vulnerable found solace, and the oppressed found justice. To ensure that my vision endured beyond my reign, I inscribed my principles upon edicts, etched into rocks and carved upon pillars. These edicts served as public declarations of my commitment to the welfare of my subjects. The messages spread far and wide, transcending language barriers, and reaching the hearts of people throughout my empire. Through these edicts, I encouraged righteous conduct and compassion, not only among my people but also among neighboring kingdoms and provinces. The edicts were a testament to the universality of moral values, transcending boundaries of culture and faith. In addition to the edicts, I commissioned the construction of Ashokan pillars and stupas across my vast empire. These architectural marvels served as tangible symbols of my transformed beliefs. The pillars, inscribed with my principles, served as beacons of light, guiding travelers and pilgrims towards righteousness and wisdom. The stupas, containing sacred relics of the Buddha, became places of veneration and meditation. They stood as a testament to the unity of diverse faiths, promoting religious tolerance and harmony within my empire. These structures became an integral part of my efforts to foster a society built upon compassion, understanding, and spiritual growth. As time passed, the pillars and stupas witnessed the enduring legacy of my transformational journey. Though empire rise and fall, and the winds of change sweep across the ages, the principles I embraced have transcended time. My legacy remains alive, an eternal reminder of the potential for personal and societal transformation. The profound impact of my transformation was reflected in the shift away from the militaristic pursuits that once defined my rule. The insatiable hunger for conquest and expansion gave way to a deep commitment to peace and diplomacy. Instead of seeking to dominate through force, I focused on fostering harmony and cooperation among neighboring states. With the edicts as my guiding principles, I pursued a path of non-aggression and sought to resolve conflicts through dialogue and negotiation. As a result, the Mauryan Empire became a beacon of stability and tranquility in an otherwise turbulent era. This change in approach not only ensured the prosperity of my kingdom but also earned the respect and admiration of neighboring rulers. Central to my vision of governance was the welfare of my subjects. Recognizing that true greatness lay in the well-being of the people, I initiated a series of social reforms and welfare programs. One of my most notable contributions was the establishment of hospitals and dispensaries, ensuring accessible healthcare for all, regardless of their social standing. I focused on improving infrastructure and public services, such as constructing wells, rest houses, and roads, to enhance the quality of life for my subjects. Agricultural reforms were implemented to increase agricultural productivity, ensuring food security and prosperity for all. Moreover, I worked to eradicate poverty by providing employment opportunities and offering financial aid to those in need. The impact of my transformation extended far beyond the boundaries of my empire. My story of personal growth and positive change has transcended time, inspiring generations across centuries. The enduring message of my journey continues to resonate with people from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and beliefs. Scholars and historians have marveled at the profound transformation I underwent, viewing it as a testament to the potential for human redemption and enlightenment. My edicts and teachings have survived the test of time, becoming a source of inspiration for leaders and individuals seeking a more compassionate and just world. Today, as we confront the challenges of a rapidly changing world, the lessons from my transformation remain as relevant as ever. The power of inner reflection, empathy, and compassion to reshape the course of history serves as a guiding light for those seeking positive change in their own lives and societies. As you reflect upon my transformative journey, you may find echoes of your own experiences in the labyrinth of life. Each of us faces moments of reckoning, when the choices we make impact not only ourselves but also those around us. The Kalinga War represents a metaphor for the internal battles we wage, battles that can lead to profound self-discovery and metamorphosis. In your own quests for fulfillment and purpose, remember that no soul is beyond redemption. Just as I found solace in the teachings of Buddhism, you too can seek guidance from sources that inspire compassion, understanding, and empathy. Embrace the potential for positive change within you, knowing that every step on the path to growth strengthens the fabric of your character. Compassion and empathy are transformative forces, capable of bridging divides and healing wounds, both within ourselves and among communities. My journey exemplifies the power of empathy, for it was through recognizing the suffering of others that I transformed my rule into one of benevolence and social welfare. In a world burdened with conflict and strife, let us draw inspiration from my story and embrace the mantle of compassion. Extend your hand to those in need, and nurture a society that values the well-being of all living beings. By sowing seeds of kindness, we cultivate a world where each soul can flourish, unburdened by the weight of hatred and intolerance. As you contemplate the narrative of my life, recognize that your own story holds the power to create ripples of positive change. Embrace the potential for transformation within yourself and acknowledge the unique role you play in shaping the tapestry of humanity. In times of darkness, let compassion guide your steps, illuminating the path towards healing and understanding. Unleash the power of your own journey, for it is through personal transformation that we contribute to a collective shift towards a more peaceful and harmonious world. May the spirit of my transformation inspire you to embark on your own voyage of growth and renewal. Together, let us be the architects of a brighter future, driven by the enduring values of compassion, empathy, and positive change.